Hello, Oslo. My name is Stephan MacLeod. I live in Geneva, Switzerland. English is not my mother tongue, so that you have to forgive all the mistakes I make when I speak in English. And I'm talking to you today to say a few words about the coming concert on the 10th of September in Oslo, in Norway's most famous and fantastic church music festival, in which I have the honor and the pleasure to be invited to sing and conduct a concert dedicated to two pieces written in the 18th century to celebrate the Ascension, the Feast of the Ascension. It's been a long road to come to Oslo for this concert, because I was first invited to come and conduct and sing in St. John Passion by Johann Sebastian Bach, which was cancelled because of COVID in March 20. And then the same production was cancelled again, because as you remember, we went through quite a tunnel there. And luckily for me, the project has been changed into this new program and this new invitation for September this year, which I'm extremely happy to attend and to participate in, because I feel at home in Norway and actually have, I'm Norwegian basically. I have very important Norwegian ancestors, and every time I have the chance to be in Oslo or Bergen or Trondheim, a part of me feels totally at home. It's of course linked with my Scottish origins and my very strong Scottish genes, because I'm sure that all you Norwegians, whenever you go to Scotland, if you have the chance to go to Scotland, you realize that Scotland is let's say a little Norway geographically, and it's quite striking to me how the two countries resemble. A few words about the program. Bach's Himmelfahrtoratorio was written in 1735, which was an extraordinary rich year in terms of building and writing big oratorios for big religious feasts. It's in the winter of 34-35 that he composed and performed the Weihnachtsoratorium, the 6 cantatas on 6 different days that we call Weihnachtsoratorium. And that same year he did this Ascension Oratorio, which is a marvelous kind of a big cantata in 2 parts, both finishing with a chorale, which has some of his most famous music actually in it, although we're not always aware of that before we open the score. But for example, the piece that was at the basis of the extremely famous Agnus Dei from the B minor Mass is in this Ascension Oratorio in a different form, with a different treatment of the musical material. And the other piece on the program is Telemann's Ich fahre auf zu meinem Vater, which is a much less famous cantata by Telemann, which has only been edited 5 or 10 years ago, and which is quite a remarkable piece, which was actually older than Bach's Ascension Oratorio, but it's also a piece of church music written for that day. It was performed at the same time in Frankfurt and in Eisenach in 1721. So Eisenach is Bach's country as well, and as we all know, these two composers' history and life have been quite strongly intricated in many moments of their careers. And yes, it's quite a beautiful program, and it's the great occasion to meet again for some of them, and to meet for the first time the great Norwegian musicians of Barokkanerne, and to do this concert in Oslo with them. I'm very much looking forward. I'm happy to finally be in Oslo for 4 days. I guess that until I am there, I will not fully believe that it will happen, because both in 2020 and 2021 I had my plane tickets, everything was ready, but no, did not happen. And so this time maybe it will happen, and I will be very happy to go to the town hall of Oslo, on the side of which there is a statue of my ancestor. It's quite a big thing for me. So come to the concert, come to the festival, And thank you, Oslo, for having me again. Bye bye.